agoraphobia is a debilitating disease, and being here is a huge step. And maybe now you realize that being out there in the world isn't as scary.
I need to talk to you now.
Natalie, I'm with a patient.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I really am. It's an emergency, and his name is John McBain. Why do you want to talk about John?
We've talked about a lot of things. We've talked about Jared. We've talked about your family. We've talked about Mitch for most of the session. It's your time.
Yeah. Yeah, it is my time, but all I said is that I gave a smack to John, and you're saying that I want to make him my substitute husband.
It's not exactly what I said.
Close enough.
You feel a loss. John is a rescuer.
Oh, no. No. John's your rescuer. That is your relationship with John.
We're not talking about me.
Really? Are you sure about that, Marty? You know, I'm starting to wonder, why were you so hot to want to counsel me in the first place? Marty, my husband just died, and you think that I want to go out and steal your boyfriend? My God, you're a manipulative bitch. I don't need to be saved.
You stabbed Mitch Lawrence, and he covered for you. He already rescued you.
I didn't ask him to do that. In fact, I tried to confess several times.
I know, and he didn't want you to.
No, because that's him.
It is.
Fine. If you got a problem with John, take it up with John.
I don't have a problem with John.
Oh, but I do.
You said you don't want John to be your rescuer. Then perhaps you should stay away from him so you don't end up getting hurt.
Oh, okay, I got the message loud and clear.
What?
Stay away from John or else.
Wait, that's what you heard?
Cut the crap. Marty, don't be all shrinky right now. You want me to stay away from John.
I want you to be careful so you don't get hurt by anyone right now. It's natural for you to want to find someone to take away your pain.
As long as it's not your boyfriend.
The name of another therapist, and she actually specializes in grief counseling, and I think she would be a big help.
Like you are? Marty, you want to warn me away from John? Go right ahead and do it, but don't you dare hide behind a white lab coat and a degree and act like it's for my own good. So have the guts and just say it. That's what I thought. No, it isn't. Marty, look, John didn't even know that I was driving the car, and when he found out, he was furious. It's just by then it was too late. The cops were on our tail, and then next thing you know, the car went off the road, and it was a miracle that we all survived. I was pinned underneath the steering wheel. I couldn't move. So Brody got out. He went to go get help for Jessica, and then John literally had to cut me out of the vehicle, and then the engine started sparking, and there was a gas leak, and I don't know how he did it, but he pulled me out right before it blew, and then he carried me all the way here because I was unconscious. And then when he got here, he started a fire because it was freezing. He was trying to keep me awake because I had a concussion and I was delirious, and I thought he was Jared, that he'd come back to me, and or I died. I didn't care. I was so happy to see him, and then I kissed him. It's my fault, Marty. Please don't be mad at John.
Well, while that may be true, come on, I think we all know what's been going on here for a while now. Let's not pretend we don't.
I didn't lie about anything. Okay, I just didn't volunteer any information because I didn't really think it was any of my business.
Or because you had something to hide.
Like what?
You two have history, Natalie.
Okay, so we took a stroll down memory lanes, but so what? It didn't mean anything. We were just
Scared? You don't think I don't know that? You'd almost been killed. It's almost natural that you turn to one another.
You're saying you understand?
Yes.
Not me. I'd be mad as hell.
I was. You saw me. But then I had time to think about it, and I understand what happened, and I understand that it won't again. John's a complicated man.
You think?
And it's hard for him to articulate what he feels. But he did. We talked it through.
Really? Mm-hmm. John talked.
He insisted.
That's impressive. So what did he say?
You sure you want to know?
Obviously, you want me to know, so why don't you just tell me?
He said the kiss didn't mean anything. He said that he'd gotten caught up in the moment and then suddenly he was back in the past, reacting to the way things were. And he said in his words that you two don't have anything anymore. But maybe he's wrong. Maybe you still have feelings for him.
Marty?
Yeah, fine. This happens when I work through lunch. I'm just gonna get some water.
How about some food? Marty, I don't know what else to be sorry for unless you're referring to what happened between John and me up in the mountain.
No, I don't think we need to rehash all that.
Actually, I think we do. I'm not proud of what I did.
Kissing John?
And letting you think that it only happened once because I was confused. I'm sorry.
I don't think that really matters anymore, Natalie.
It does. Because I need you to know that nothing like that will ever happen again. And you have my word.
I thought we were talking about a kiss or two here. Why am I suddenly feeling like you're talking about something more?
No. Nope. I mean, all it was just a little bit of old chemistry, which only surfaced because we were in a crisis and we didn't think we were going to get out of it. But it's over. You and John are gonna have a baby.
Yes, we are.
And of course, I respect that. I will never do anything to come in between you and John. John and I are friends, and that is all we will ever be.
Okay. Because you know what? I'm sick of you promising to stay away from John, and then I'm finding you together every time I turn around. I tried to take the high road, but it's obviously not working. So let me have it. Tell me what you're thinking.
Fine. Fine. You want the truth? I meant what I said. If it weren't for the baby, John would be with me.
Connect to this. John is not going to change his mind. He is thrilled about our baby.
Oh, yeah, no, John. He's definitely into the baby. No doubt about it. You? Not so much.
Natalie.
No, I get it. I understand. You need to believe that. But John's with me now, and he's not going to change his mind.
No, you're right. John's never gonna leave you. Not as long as you're pregnant.